I'm here with Julia from Ratboys. Thank you for joining me today, Julia.
Hey, Craig. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. All right. So you've been in Ratboys for 10 years now.
Yes, that is correct.
Yes, and you're celebrating your 10-year anniversary as a band. You have a album out that you re-recorded your first EP, and then some of your previous, or I guess some maybe other songs that were either not released or just released as singles.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So we officially kind of started this project, this band, uh, yeah, in April 2011. And back then it looked and sounded, way different. It was just Dave and me in our dorm rooms, just playing acoustic guitars and, just like playing in coffee shops and stuff. So yeah, the idea was to kind of re-record a bunch of our earliest songs and just kind of bring them up to date with how we sound now as a full rock band. So it was a fun project to work on during COVID. We had a lot of time on our hands, just like everyone else. So it was a fun way to keep ourselves, you know, musically active in a way.
Right, absolutely. And so the new album is called Happy Birthday Rat Boy.
Yeah.
What was it like going back to those early songs that you wrote as as just starting out as a band? Like I would assume now you've grown as a songwriter and grown as a band. What was it like going back to those original songs and then trying to adapt or rearranging them to, the full band as it sits now?
Yeah, it was kind of a mixed bag. Like some of the songs, a few of them that we went back to, even though we didn't have like updated recordings of them yet, we had been playing them, at our shows ever since. So
Okay.
we'd kind of over time been developing them into like a full band sound. So a few of them we kind of knew exactly what we wanted to do, but then with some of the other ones, most of them, I guess, most of the songs, yeah, hadn't like thought about them or played those songs for like 10 years at least. So it was, kind of surprisingly, a couple of the songs were like kind of like difficult to play just because they're so like different from the way I play guitar now.
Okay.
Or at least just recording them with an electric guitar. I never really played them with an electric guitar. I played acoustic guitar for like
Mhm.
the first 6 years of this band. And so yeah, it was kind of challenging, but yeah, it was, I guess, 6 years. That's not accurate. Whatever. But yeah, playing them on electric guitar was like a pretty new and fun experience for me. It just brought everything to life in a new way. It was cool.
Did you find that you had to rewrite some of the songs? Because I know that some artists, when you transition from electric to acoustic or vice versa, like that always doesn't work necessarily
Mm,
with the way the song's written.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, luckily we figured it out. I think like on tour,
Mhm.
we're treating a couple of the songs a little differently in the live setting, which I'm excited about. We've been like,
Okay.
because like for the recording, we're able to kind of play with it and do things in the studio. Like I'm thinking of a song like Down the River, like on the Happy Birthday Rat Boy record. I don't know if I used electric guitar. Like I was playing mostly acoustic still, but yeah, as far as kind of approaching some of them live now, we're we're mixing it up a little bit. So it's been fun. I didn't have to really rewrite anything though, which was lucky. It all kind of translated pretty
Oh, okay.
naturally, I guess.
Yeah, and you talking about being live, you guys are going to be here in Milwaukee this coming Friday, August 6th at Cactus Club with Telethon for a 9 p.m. show. Just to make sure we get that out there as well.
Oh yeah.
So one of the things I noticed on the album or on all of your albums, but I think even kind of stands out a little bit more on Happy Birthday Rat Boy is you guys stylistically kind of traverse all like a lot of indie rock. There's
Yeah.
you go from like almost straight up a country sound to being rather noisy to almost some dream pop sounds, and in some songs you maybe not all the way from country to like your noisy distorted guitar sounds, but you do really work you know how the song feels in a couple of times where you're, it's really clean and then you'll just dirty it up.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, we love, like, between the four of us, we just love so many different types of music. And like you said, I mean, indie rock kind of, I don't know if there's a certain sound associated with that, or if that's like, I don't know if things get pegged down as indie rock, but I actually find that there's obviously like so many different types of music that kind of fall under that large umbrella. So, yeah, we've never really made an effort to like tamp down our various like musical impulses or whatever. Like
Mhm.
if, if anything, it's the opposite. We always encourage ourselves to just do what feels good. And yeah, if we end up with a record that has like, you know, a country song and also like a heavy rock song, it's a good thing in our eyes.
No, absolutely. And they all seem to fit together as Ratboys. You're
That's
obviously
good.
one of the primary songwriters. How do the songs come together then with the rest of the band?
Yeah, so yeah, the way that it's worked so far is that I'll usually write like the bones of a song, which is mainly like just me on acoustic guitar with like the vocal melody and the lyrics and like some chords. And then I'll show that to Dave, who plays guitar in the band. And if he likes it, that's kind of like my green light to proceed and like keep working on it. And so
Mhm.
yeah, eventually he and I will kind of flesh it out, the two of us, and then we'll bring it then to Sean and Marcus at like a weekly rehearsal, and yeah, just kind of mess around with it from there. And luckily over the past few months, Dave has kind of amassed a pretty cool like recording setup in our basement. So we've been able to start recording our practices, and anytime we're like working out a song, we can like return to old like takes and just see, like, we have like kind of a repository of ideas now. So it's been really awesome. But yeah, it's kind of developed over time. It used to just be I would write a song and show it to Dave, and we wouldn't really practice it very much with the band. We would just like go in and record it, and that was it. But now it's getting developed a lot more like with the band, which is fun.
Yeah, and one of the things again, like on a song like I think it's "Go Outside," which is the last track on "Happy Birthday, Rat Boy."
Yeah.
You guys include a lot some synths. Is that something that you're reworking? And how are you handling that and adding that to your sound?
So I'm wondering if what you're referring
Oh,
to is actually vocals, because we
oh, okay.
I tried to do a vocal line and make it sound like a synth.
Oh,
Um,
okay. That
I wonder if I've succeeded, but maybe I'm forgetting something. I don't know, but yeah, we haven't really integrated synths too much. But
okay.
Dave has the trusty pocket piano, which is
Okay.
this really cool like micro synth made by this company out of Brooklyn called Critter and Guitari, and that thing like pops up all over the place. So that's
Okay.
definitely on a few songs on Happy Birthday Rap Boy for sure.
Okay. Absolutely. Well, good job, because I think you may have fooled me with the when I was taking
Yes.
my passes through, because that "Go Outside" definitely stood out as like it definitely there's more dream poppy sound to it.
Oh yeah. Oh, maybe I wonder if you're thinking of Go Out at Night,
Oh, that could
because
be it.
we have two Go Out songs. It's very
Okay.
confusing. Yeah, Go Outside is like the country vibe, and then
Okay.
yeah, Go Out at Night is very much like a dreamy. Like the goal actually was to make it sound like you're sleeping and you just like woke
Okay.
up from a dream or
Mhm.
something. So there are definitely synths on that song. So
Okay.
I was not I probably didn't fool you that good.
All right. So Rat Boy's new album is "Happy Birthday, Rat Boy." It's a collection of re-recorded songs from the beginning of your career, celebrating 10 years as a band. You guys are going to be at Cactus Club this coming Saturday, August 6th at 9 a.m. or 9 p.m. with Telethon. Is that part of an ongoing tour that you guys have booked?
No, it's actually kind of amazing. It's kind of like our first re-entry back into playing shows. It's just a little
Okay.
weekend that we have booked. So we'll be down in Springfield, Illinois, and then up in Milwaukee, and then a week later in Northwest Indiana. So it's kind of just a very nice like warm up, like just letting us kind of get our feet back under ourselves. So we can't wait. Telethon's an awesome band, and we haven't played Milwaukee in a long time, so that'll be great.
Okay. And they're sort of a hometown band. They kind of split their split their time between Chicago and Milwaukee. So
Got it. I can't
good.
keep up. I feel like I think of them as a Milwaukee band, but yeah, they're always going. They're always doing crazy stuff. So I don't know where they're at.
No, absolutely. So being a band for 10 years is quite an accomplishment. You know, I would imagine a lot has changed for you, for the band, as you know, again, obviously starting off in a dorm room and working yourselves into a working band now.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah, that is true. Much has changed. We've played with, you know, lots of different people over the years and 10 different drummers, and it's been really fun. I'm grateful to still get to play music.
So your previous album, Printer's Devil, came out in February. It came out in February of 2020. So
Right.
were you able to support that at all?
No, no. It came out February 28th, 2020. So
okay, so that was
we played a show in Madison the week before it came out, which was great. And then we played 2 shows in Chicago the day it came out, and then the next day, which was Leap Day, actually, was great, the 29th of February. And then our tour was scheduled to start on March 14th, and it was March 12th that everything kind of shut down in the music world. So
right.
it was wild. It was a wild time, but
yeah. So you guys have to be itching to get back out, and you've got 2 albums now basically to support.
Yep. Yeah,
support and get out and
we're
bring
so
to the people.
excited. Exactly. We can't wait. I mean, we haven't toured since summer of 2019. We actually, like, for the first time in a long time, at the end of 2019, like, took a very intentional break from touring, planning to, like, hit it really hard in 2020. And obviously that wasn't able to happen, but yeah, we have a lot of energy stored up to get out there and play. So we can't wait.
Excellent. Well, we're definitely looking forward to seeing you again. Chatting with Julia from Ratboys, whose new album is titled Happy Birthday Rat Boy. And you guys also be supporting Printer's Devil, which came out before that. We'd be playing at Cactus Club this Saturday, August 6th at 9 p.m. along with Telethon. Thank you for chatting with us here today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me, Craig. And yeah, can't wait for the gig.
Absolutely. We're going to play a couple more songs from Ratboys coming up.